Okay, let's dive right into this explainer. We're looking at a playbook designed specifically for busy professionals who need to upskill fast, but let's be real, just don't have months to spare. If you've ever felt like the industry is moving way too quickly and the time required to learn a new, high-value skill is totally out of reach, well, this is absolutely for you. We're going to unpack the exact strategies top performers are using right now in 2026 to shrink their learning timelines dramatically using AI. And getting right to the core problem with how we used to do things, traditional learning is brutal. It takes weeks of rigid study. You'd buy a heavy book, read it front to back, and just cross your fingers that the examples actually apply to your life. But AI? AI has completely disrupted this. It flipped the script. Instead of passive, one-size-fits-all reading, your learning is now a dynamic, active process measured in minutes, and it's totally personalized to your unique background. It's a massive shift. So here's our roadmap for the explainer today. First, the AI learning revolution. Second, the 5-stage AI framework. Third, building a daily learning habit. And fourth, accelerating your career growth. Let's get into it. Starting with part 1, the AI learning revolution. Let's look at exactly why AI accelerates your learning. Before we actually deploy the tool, we have to understand why it crushes standard textbooks. Traditional resources, they treat everyone exactly the same. AI changes the game by acting as an elite one-on-one tutor. It tailors its explanations directly to you. Like, if you're a marketer trying to learn coding, it's going to use marketing analogies to explain variables. Plus, you get unlimited practice material on demand and immediate feedback. You don't have to wait for a midterm exam to find out you got a core concept wrong. You catch those misconceptions instantly, before they solidify in your brain. Moving on to part 2, the 5-stage AI framework. This is your step-by-step playbook. This right here is a structured blueprint for tackling literally any new skill. Listen, this isn't just about chatting aimlessly with a bot hoping for the best. It is a highly deliberate, engineered process. We move from orientation into concept mastery, then applied practice, followed by feedback and correction, and we finish with consolidation. Let's break down each stage so you know exactly what to do and the core benefit you're getting. You kick things off with stage 1, orientation. You basically tell the AI what you want to learn, your current skill level, and you ask it for the optimal learning path and the most common beginner mistakes. The core benefit? By asking the AI to map the terrain for you up front, you get a clearer picture in 5 minutes than reading a whole introductory chapter. You get an instant executive summary of the entire landscape, saving you hours of aimless wandering. Once you have the lay of the land, you hit stage 2, concept mastery. You ask the AI to explain a specific concept using real-world analogies tailored to your background. But here's the absolute secret sauce. You have to ask the AI to test you right after. This guarantees genuine understanding, not just that dangerous false sense of security we all get when we passively read something and think, oh yeah, totally, that makes perfect sense. And the research absolutely hammers this point home. Those test questions at the end are critical. Passive reading simply doesn't stick in your brain. Having the AI quiz you immediately activates what cognitive scientists call retrieval practice. It forces your brain to actually do the heavy lifting of pulling that information back out. And that right there is the single most effective way to retain new information. Okay, so you understand the concept. Now for stage 3, applied practice. You prompt the AI to generate beginner, intermediate, and challenging exercises. But the key here is what we call the active struggle. You have to wrestle with the problem. Do not, I repeat, do not let the AI show you the solution right away. It's in that specific moment of frustration, when you're trying to piece the puzzle together yourself, that those neural pathways truly start locking in. Which pulls us perfectly into stage 4, feedback and correction. Once you've attempted the exercise, paste your messy work back into the AI. Ask it to identify what you got right, what you got wrong, and crucially, why you got it wrong. This rapid loop, from making a mistake straight to genuine competence, is the true engine of skill development. You're correcting errors in real time, totally eliminating those bad habits self-taught learners usually pick up. Finally, stage 5, consolidation. This is all about making it stick forever. Have the AI generate flashcard questions so you can use spaced repetition. But even better, ask the AI to help you identify 3 specific situations in your actual day-to-day professional life where you can apply this concept this week. Learning that connects to your actual daily work is retained infinitely better than abstract theory. All right, part 3, building a daily learning habit. Let's look at a realistic schedule for busy professionals. So, knowing the framework is fantastic, but we have to fit this into a packed schedule Because, let's face it, a framework without a habit is basically just a nice idea. This schedule is designed for you. You do not need 3 uninterrupted hours. Just 30 to 45 minutes a day, maybe with your morning coffee, maybe during lunch. Just tackle one concept and one practice exercise. Then, spend a quick 20 minutes once a week reviewing your flashcards. Breaking it down like this makes elite-level learning totally manageable. And alongside that daily habit, you absolutely need a dedicated learning log. Whether it's a Notion page, a Google Doc, or just a physical notebook, logging your progress is huge. It forces you to track what you're doing, note down any lingering questions, and it ultimately builds this incredibly powerful personalized reference guide that you can always look back on. Which brings us to our final section, part 4, accelerating your career growth. These are the skills genuinely worth learning in 2026. So you've got the framework, you've got the 30-minute habit, but what should you actually learn to maximize your impact? Let's start with high-leverage technical skills. Actually, scratch that. Let's call them foundational skills, because Python, SQL, prompt engineering, they are becoming mandatory everywhere. And AI is literally the perfect tutor here. If you get stuck, no more scouring forums for hours. Just paste your broken code into the AI, get an explanation, and practice debugging it. It is a completely frictionless way to learn hard skills.
But hey, AI isn't just a code checker. For critical professional skills, things like negotiation, written persuasion, strategic thinking, AI is an unbelievable sparring partner. You can literally prompt it to role-play a high-stakes salary negotiation, playing a stubborn boss, and it'll give you instant feedback on your persuasiveness. You can have it generate complex business case studies for you to solve. It takes soft skills and turns them into something you can actively, tangibly practice. So I want to leave you with this thought. Elite learning techniques, personalized tutoring, rapid feedback, active retrieval, these used to be reserved for people with immense wealth or access to top-tier universities. But today, AI gives those exact methods to everyone for free. So take a look at your calendar right now. Find just 30 minutes. Pick one skill today, run that stage 1 orientation prompt, and let 30 days of focused habit absolutely surprise you with what you're capable of.